Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all. We from the last group will present and discuss about topic 14, which is organizational change. Before I start, I hope all of you have read the case study. First of all, we must know and understand what is the meaning of the appreciate inquiry form. For me, based on my findings, it is the new one method that tries to break up the traditional methods to solve the problems arise in the company. And in this method, the company will direct the attention of the people away from its problems. Of course, in this methods, it contains the elements that is important, which is the strengths. The company tries to find the strengths among the members in a group in that particular company. And also in this method, it emphasizes the strength and try to solve the problems based on the strength. And the company tries to reframe the relationship among the staff to find the solution for that particular issue. And you must know that in this method, it is a positive elements method that can be used rather than negative. And we try to solve the problem based on the positive and just ignore all the negative forms. And this method is very useful when the people in the company already know and suffer the problems arise in the company. Okay, this is the first part of our video. Basically, we can use 4D model to solve and settle our problems in our company. It has 4 different points or stages in the company, which is the first is discover, the second stage is dreaming, the third is designing, and the fourth and for the last stage is deliver. I will explain the first 2 points or the stages, and I let my friends to explain the left. For the first stages in the model, which is the discover, the basic principle in this stage is what is. The company must identify and know what is the result or what is the problems arise in the company. These stages involve documenting, which is the company can do the research and ask for the other staff about their needs and wants in the company. These stages also involve interview, which the company can make questions and send the question to get extra information about their customer, what they need and what they want in the company, and also to find the strength in the company itself. Okay, we move on to the second stages in the model, which is the dreaming. The principle or the concept in the stages is what might be. The company must think and know what is the rational or possible action that can be taken to solve the problem or the ideal solution for that particular organization. By directing the attention to a theoretically an organization or the situation, the participation or the people in the company feel free and satisfied after they have revealed and exposed what they want. And also the company can get their extra information to solve the problems because they have already know what is the next step to take to overcome the problem.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hazwan Rizal Abdul Halim, and I will explain the third point, which is designing. Okay, designing is actually engaging in dialogue about what should be done. Okay, in the terms of what should be done, it actually means about how employee explains or discuss with the employer what is the solutions or optional choices that can be done to solve a problem or particular resistance. Okay, for example, if a company have problems in terms of satisfaction towards employee of a customer, then the higher management will ask the employee what is the problem, what can be done to be improved of this problem, and through this they will create an image or create a common image or a solution or a plan that can be done or that can be achieved by the employee in making sure that the problem is settled. So basically, designing is actually discussing among the employees, among the employers, or also employees in expressing what can be improved and carry out any solutions that can help solve a problem. Delivering basically means implementing or initiating the task or the action. Basically, when a target is already imaged, already planned, there needs to be an objective that needs to be followed. When this objective is followed and is in line, then it will surely make the target be achievable. So participants establish a specific objective in succeeding in a certain situation, because for a company that has a specific target such as satisfaction of customers or the loyalty of a customer, they will have several objectives or targets that can be carried out to ensure that this objective is done. So basically this is for delivering, and thank you.
Okay, now we are in the second part in our video, which is we try to use the 4D model to solve the problem in our company. By we try to apply and use the different stages and process in the 4D model to solve the problem that arise in the company. Okay, for the first stages, that is the discover. The company have already know what is the problems, and they must take initiative and action to overcome that particular issue in their company. Let's say the company can do interview for the members that comes from other departments or other company to gain extra information, and can use that information to overcome the problem. And the company can ask them what is the best or what is the suitable requirements, how to achieve the best quality service in the company. For this, furthermore, the company can ask the other member what is the what their needs and what their wants in the company. And after the long process, the company can know and aware that the customer in the organization actually wants the good communication skills of their staff in terms to enhance the quality service in the company. And of course, the company can collect the data and make some research to enhance their quality service in the company. Okay, for the second stages in the model, which is training, the company must envision what are the possible action that can be happen in the company. Envision means the company must know what is the real and rational action to be implemented in the company to solve the problems. And the most important part in these stages is we can analyze what is the cause of the issue. Means we can get the cause of the issue in the company, so we can take initiative and do our research to overcome the problems. After discover well, the company had discovered that actually the company do not provide and train their staff in terms of good communication skills, so that the company face the problem, which is the customer ratings are low and decrease year by year.
Okay, basically Halim explained the first and 2 points in implementing to solving this problem case. Okay, we know that the problem is the service rating of the customer in several branches of East Bank Nursing. So basically, in the for designing, how can this problem be settled is, as the vice president, I would go to the branches and talk with the staff and ask them what is their problem, what can be improved to ensure that how they treat the customer and can improve the customer service rating. Basically, customer service rating is about how the staff talks to the customer. So if the staff does not provide the best service to the customer, then the customer will surely give a low rating. So basically, if the skill of the staff is not sufficient, then I will send the staff to training or seminar that can improve their self-confidence or even self-skill. But if in terms of equipment, then I will add or buy any equipment that is sufficient. So basically, for the point of designing in this problem case study, I have to identify what is the problem in every branches, because in every branches there's different situation. But Through this, I will be able to identify because I will talk to them directly and discuss with them and try to give the best solution by giving them training or even providing. Okay, for the fourth point, which is delivering in relating to the case study in settling the problem, which is the customer service rating, which is low. Okay, so basically in terms of delivering, we are implementing something. So how do we implement avoid having low service customer rating? So basically, the branches must plan what are the actions, what are the actions to be done. So the actions to be done is maybe in terms of the service, the employee must give a better service. When this is done, the customer will of course be surely satisfied with what they have. And when this happens, the customer rating will increase. And next is the implementation of the steps must be in sustained action. This means that whatever action the employee does, it must be in line with what the customer hopes. And basically, when this happens, the delivery will be able to be achieved. Okay. So furthermore, we can say that in terms of delivery, one has to have an objective. If an objective is not created, then how can a target be achieved? So in delivering, we have to have objective first, and then we have to have what is the target. So we know the target, we create the objective, and we follow the objective. When the objective is achieved, then the target is also achieved. Basically, that is for the point delivery. And okay, as for the conclusion, we have come to the end of our presentation. This is okay. What we can conclude from this, we can say that the 4D model that has been stated by our group is the most sufficient and most successful way of identifying the problem. This is because the case study question relates to what are the problem is the low customer service rating. So basically, when following these 4 steps, these 4 stages, we can be able to detect what is the problem and handle the problem more discreetly. And through this, the company will be able to improve the customer service rating. This is because, as we have identified the problem, the solution has been created, and we have implemented the best way by carrying out the objective and having a common goal. The common goal is, of course, ensuring that the customer service rating is increased. So basically, that is all from our group, and we hope we have hearing from us, and any inquiry or any questions can be asked by all of you towards us. And we thank you for all your time, and any problems or any misconfusion, we beg sorry in advance, and thank you for all your time.